Welcome to my stand-up Zoom room. Let's take a look around. So I like to stand up while doing Zoom. The sitting thing is okay. I use that with my desktop computers when working, not doing Zoom. But for Zoom, I like to stand up. If I get tired, seat right here. But otherwise, I have the Acer Aspire 5 laptop right at eye level. That's the actual camera right there. I can operate the keyboard here. I have a mouse. It's a wireless mouse down below here. So this way I can just kind of move this around on the screen. I have the mouse on a separate table to prevent mouse shake. If I were always to operate the mouse here, there might be a little bit of movement on the laptop. Speaking about separate, I also have a microphone, which is separately mounted away from the laptop table. The laptop sits atop a thin plywood base, which sits atop a red box purely for height. Another larger plywood base, which contains the two Logitech speakers, the stereo speakers, and this is all mounted on a very thick butcher block, which I put together some time ago. This is a drum stand. Helps to have some spare drum stands. This is a double braced drum stand, very thick, and it's not going anywhere. This table where the mouse is also securely affixed here using this Gibraltar stand and a base. And I have a Manhasset music stand and another stand, so I can look at documents, take notes. The secret, in my opinion, to good zooming is good lighting, as well as audio. But on the lighting side, you may notice this big thing. It's a Keisei CFL light. I use this for shooting other videos, but it's in here pretty permanently now that I'm zooming all the time. Let's take a look inside this Keisei CFL light. You'll see that there are 5 receptacles for CFL light bulbs. Usually the largest one goes in the middle. I'm using one of these smaller ones right now. Just one single light, that's all you need in here. And there are 2, not one, but 2 soft covers, which keeps the light from being too harsh. The light itself is pointed up at an angle towards the ceiling, so it'll reflect off the ceiling and back down towards the laptop. Speaking of lights, there is another one here covered by a white t-shirt. And what this is just simply a Home Depot light. You can see that there is also a reflector here. And so the light from this will kind of reflect off here and then back up to where I do the zooming just behind the laptop. I control both lights from the front of the laptop here. Just press this, see everything come on. And so there is a good left and right coverage. Can't always rely on natural sunlight. Sometimes we have to zoom after dark, in which case I would probably turn that light on over there. This laptop has only one headset port for microphone in and speakers out. So I use this special cable. It's a 1:2 cable here. One side goes to the speakers and the other one comes up into the microphone. And this microphone is positioned about 8 inches from my mouth as I'm standing here directly in front of the laptop and the camera. I do have a chair to sit in sometimes because if you're not actively on camera, it's good to be able to sit down and relax sometimes. And when I do that, I have positioned a black piece of cardboard here so that I don't actually see that light on the floor. And of course I can still look up and see what's going on the laptop. I also have a fan in the room. It's an oscillating fan, although I don't oscillate it very much. It comes with a remote control. So as I'm zooming, if it gets a little bit warm, I can just pick up the remote and get some cooling air. It's very low volume, so it's not really picked up by the microphone. Having strong internet is a requirement for good zooming. And so you'll see that it's just a few steps down the hallway that we have the most nearby happens to be the main Google Nest Mesh Wi-Fi router for the house, just a few steps away from the Zoom room.
Was it just me, or was Richard a little creepy in that scene?
Oh, yeah.
Totally was.